Okay, so hi everyone. This is Shelly. I'm in Northern California, Advanced Director, 18 years as of this month. And I was on a conference call with Sherry Carr and Nancy Francis, our friends from National Conference earlier, and they were all hooting and hollering over 18 years. So that was very, very fun. I don't know if you saw that, Ellen. They were celebrating my 18th anniversary this morning.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, it was very fun. Yeah, so thank you. Today is August 28th, and Carol and I strategized a mega party for our team to start next week to launch us good and proper into the new season. And so tonight is my effort to familiarize everybody with how extraordinarily awesome this concept is and how powerful it can be for your business moving it forward for the next month, 2 months, 6 months. So you'll be able to look back next winter when we're into 2019, you'll be able to look back and say, it was that mega party that started on September 4th.
Yay.
That catapulted my business into 2019. And it has the potential to do that. So my goal tonight is to fill us all in and give everybody the tools, what you need to do, actual nuts and bolts to make this happen. So before we go too much farther, I know I've got Carol on the line, is director here in Northern California with 25 fabulous consultants on her team. Give it up for Carol, everybody. That's remarkable.
Yay.
And we have Ellen on the line calling from Southern California. Ellen has got a brand new teammate who just used her free kit, her free ticket for a kit today. And that, Ellen, is that person on the line?
Yes. There, just not seeing her face. Katie, are
okay,
you
see me now? I'm here.
There she is.
I was looking for a pin.
Looking for a pen. Katie, here you go.
Katie just signed up yesterday.
That's fantastic.
And she wants to do virtual shows, so this is the perfect place to be.
This is great. This is great. I love it. And you're in the right spot. And Katie, I'm just going to put a little bug in your ear. Connect with Molly. Okay. Her name on our Facebook team page is Amalia, Amalia. She did a virtual party this morning. She is amazing, and she's brand spanking new. So connect with her, because she'll be a really good partner to learn from and to network with, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We can make that happen.
Yeah, make that happen. So nice to get to meet you in person, Katie. Welcome to our team. And we have Miss Laurel over here. Laurel, I know you're muted, but tell us where you're calling from. You're logging in from what state?
I'm logging in from Missouri.
From Missouri. We've got the other side of the country represented. How long have you been a consultant, Laurel?
Actually, the middle of the month.
Middle of August. Middle of August?
Yes.
Yeah, fabulous. And you got one of those free kits as well, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Actually, I took it as a discount on the Ultimate kit.
Very smart girl. Excellent. And you're on Darcy's growing team, so very wise, and you're in good hands. She came to National Conference with us as well and is just rock star material. So
sweetie.
What's that?
I said she's a sweetie.
She sure is. She sure is. It was really nice to get to spend 4 days with her. Put that on your calendar, everybody. National Conference, Rosemont, Illinois, outside of Chicago for roughly this time next year, late July. And you don't want to miss it. So I'm delighted to have you guys all here, and give a wave and a hello to everybody who's watching this as a recording. So mega parties. Does everybody understand what that is? A mega party.
Go ahead, Shelley.
Go for it, right? So a mega party is a very efficient thing. It's a win-win. I did a mega party with 4 hosts here in my house, in my kitchen, a month ago. And so each person brought their own customers to my kitchen. I did one party and had 4 individual parties that I could submit. How efficient is that? Well, this is the same version of that, but it's on Facebook. So what I do, and you have the leaders on the mega party are the directors on our team, and we're still firming up who all is participating, but Carol and Ellen and I at the very least, and we're got a couple other directors who are kind of strategizing to see if their schedule works, but there might be 4 or 5 individual leaders of the virtual party, the mega party. But the idea is that we set it up as a group on Facebook, and it's out there, it's already waiting for you. And if you want to participate, you pledge and you commit to inviting 25 people. You each get up to 25 spots, but no more. So these are exclusive spots for you and your up to 25 customers that you can invite. Okay? So you don't want to just do a mass invitation to everybody, but the idea, the big picture idea is that we all gather and we grow the number of people in this mega party group page on Facebook over the course of the holiday weekend. And you have your customers in there, and we run the virtual party. So it'll launch on Tuesday, the day after Labor Day. And each of us will take a day, and there will be a recipe of the day. So one day, for example, will feature the quick cooker, and it'll be all about the quick fix party theme and recipes for the quick cooker and how to use it. And then the next day will be all about the microwave pasta cooker, and the next day. So they'll feature and highlight the new products which launch on Saturday, September 1st. And it'll really target the oh my gosh, really big, exciting ones. So it will work like a virtual party that goes next during the week. And each of you will be in contact with the people that you invite. And you stay in contact with them through Facebook Messenger and or text or email. And you have a link that you set up for your own customers to use to place their orders. And so at the end of the party, you'll end up having, Laura will have a party, Ellen will have a party, Kate will have one. In fact, you could end up having more than one. I have just walked out of the dentist's office, and the gal who's the dental hygienist, who's intimately familiar with my teeth, has been wanting to host a party for years. I mean, years. We have this conversation every single time I'm in there. And I said to her, hey, Tiffany, we're having a virtual party. She goes, I want to have one, but it's so busy, and we've got everything going on, and I don't have enough time until a couple months from now. I said, how about if I make you a host of this mega party that we're holding next week? Tiffany, I'll give you some catalogs. I will make you your own party link. I will invite her into the mega party and let her invite her key friends. And that way she gets to be the host. I'm the consultant, she's the host. And let's say Laurel's got 4 or 5 people who want to host virtually. You could use next week's party to help each of them be a host as well. So say, Laurel, you've got Sally, and you've got Jane, and you've got Michael, and each one of them is a host that you invite into this party next week, and they invite their friends. And in the meantime, they have their own link for ordering to see the online catalog, and you've actually given them catalogs so they can be out and about collecting more orders. Does that make sense? So it could grow. When we did this in June, Sherry Carr is one of the national executive directors. Open your catalog and look at Sherry's picture. She has about 1,500, 1,800 consultants on her team, includes all of us. She hosted a mega party in June, and it was monstrous. There had to have been...
There was 800 or 900 people there.
I'm thinking there was like 900
Yeah,
people
there were
in attendance.
close to 900 people there.
Yeah, so it was gargantuan, and it was exciting, and there were giveaways.
Interaction was crazy.
Like 300 comments on any one post. So it was insane. And we decided when we did this for our team the next time, we wanted to kind of, make it a little bit more intimate. So that's what this is. And it's going to happen next week. So that's the big picture. Is there any questions or anything I've omitted in describing that? Questions, guys? Does this make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. When we said if we as a consultant were limited to 25 exclusive invitations,
Mm-hmm.
if you then have Tiffany be a host, is Tiffany going to be limited on how many people she can invite?
Well, that's a very good question. So we certainly are not going to want it to get up into the 800, 900, 1,000 people grand total. But what would your opinion be about that, Carol? You've done more virtual parties than I have. How many people would she need to invite in order to really make it valuable for her?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought that we were going to set up separate hosts, so that was just kind of a new thing you threw in there, and so I was trying to muddle through that when I was driving here.
So brainstorming as we're going along. Yeah.
I mean, because usually I try to tell a host to invite like 100 people.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
To get 25 to interact.
Right. But I think we really want to keep it exclusive.
Right. And so I just didn't know, though, if you told Tiffany you'd only invite 25.
No, I'm thinking Tiffany, because you want to create this sense of it. This is an exclusive. These people are going to have access to the first view of our new fall line and our new fall recipes and the quick cooker and all the exciting things. And you're going to get a lot of bookings from these. So I'm thinking you don't want to just blow it open to a gazillion people. Like if I was inviting Tiffany to come and be one of my hosts, I would ask Tiffany, I'd say, Tiffany, who are your 5 most, treasured friends who would get the most absolute value out of being part of this event? And I'd limit her, say, to 5. And then in the meantime, she's going out and she's showing the catalog and she's getting inspired in our mega event. Her 5 friends are getting inspired in a mega event. And maybe that launches a virtual party that she starts in the days following that. So,
okay. So if you ask someone to be a host within your virtual party, tell them their top 5.
That's my gut says my top 5, maybe, let's say that you personally, I'm allotting every consultant who participates can have 25. So if you've got 10, 11, 12, and you've got a really excited host, how special would she feel if you went to her and said, my director told me that I could only let you have 5 people, but geez, I'll let you slide if you want to go up to 9 or 10, but that's all. Right? You see if you do that, what kind of they're going to be so much more focused in because they know that they're in an exclusive place. Can you see how you could work that?
Yeah.
Okay. So 25 is each of our target, but think about it. If we have, Carol's got a team of 25 people, I have a team of 35 people. If each of us, if we have 20 consultants each bringing in 25 people, we're still up over 400. Okay. Right. So we want to kind of hold it. The thing about this is that your job, and this will be good training for those of you, our Katies and our Laurels who are brand new and just getting started learning how to do virtual parties. Your job is not just to sit back and watch. Your job is to engage with your customers one-on-one in whatever way you connect with them, whatever way you communicate with them. So, maybe we post a picture, a recipe the chicken teriyaki done in the quick cooker with the rice, and one of us goes live and shows that, and your customers are commenting about it and asking questions and like, oh my gosh, wow, did you see that? I've got to get one of those, and they're asking all these questions. On the side via Facebook Messenger, you're going to be messaging back and forth with them. You might even make yourself a Facebook Messenger group out of the people you invite. And it's just a little group on Facebook Messenger for you guys to chat privately, so that you can be the support for them. You can provide them good service, answer their questions, help them make their choices, help them decide whether they want to order the quick cooker or whether they'd rather host in order to get it. Do you want to order it for $240, or would you rather get it for 60% off because that's a bonus in the month of September? So you want to be engaged with them, providing the services that as a pampered chef you offer. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Any other questions? Hey, Kate. Hey, Eve. How are you?
Sorry.
Eve is here, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, Eve.
Hi.
And she has a brand new consultant as well. My goodness. You know that we are up to 8 new consultants this month?
That's awesome.
Isn't that phenomenal? I mean, that's a record breaker for the month, for the year. Goodness, for the last 2 years, that's a record breaker. So it's a great time to be a pampered chef. Let me see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I want to just kind of show you the virtual mega party that we held in June, so that you can see what it's going to look like. Right now, the one we're doing next week it doesn't have anything, it doesn't have any content in it, so there's not much to see. But if I shared my screen with you guys and show you that way you can kind of get a sense of it. And this is, I'm going to go to my home here. Can you guys see my my Facebook screen at this point? I shared my screen. Can you all see it? Okay. It needs to just want to make sure that's what you're seeing. There it goes. Okay. So give it a second, because my computer is just kind of deciding that it's a little bit sleepy and it's late in the afternoon. But this is it right here. So Sherry and her team of directors led this last time. And give it a second. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Isn't Facebook insane? All right. Okay, be thinking of what questions you might have. So this is the particular one. This is the one we did in June. It's a mega party. And it had, actually, look at that, 3,500 members. Ours will not be that big. Okay, but how cool is that, right? We had probably 50 different consultants participating on that particular event. And so everybody ended up with a party early in the month and got bookings from those. Because that's, a lot of times that's what's going to happen is I'm putting you all in the position of hosting your own party next week. It starts September 4th. And you're going to go out and you're going to be inviting people. And just like your hosts, when you tell them to over-invite, knowing that you can only have 25 people come, you're going to get other people who say, oh my gosh, that sounds super cool, but I can't make it. I'm busy because of this, that, or the other thing. Well, what do you do in that position? What do you say? What's the next thing you say?
Well, when would work for you? When would we do one for you? We can do your own party.
Precisely. That right there, my friends, is a booking. It's a booking if you follow up and you do what Eve just said. So anytime, and you tell your hosts this on a live party, on a regular virtual party, any of them, this one particularly, your goal is to get more bookings. So when you invite somebody who says, I'm going to be in Mexico next week, I can't participate, I'm going to be out of the country, or school's starting and we're busy, or grandma's having surgery, your answer is, oh, bummer, I'm sad you're going to miss it. Don't say, let me just add you in, don't worry about it, let me add you. Don't do that, because you don't want to give one of those premier spots to somebody who's not going to participate. You want to say, no problem. How about if we do your party the week after? Okay. And you will be learning next week. You will watch and you will get a chance to learn how to do these virtual parties by virtue of the fact that you're participating. We're going to lead it, but you're going to be a participant, and you will be doing the setup, and you can model the whole thing and do one for your customers the next week. And how brilliant would that be? Let's say that you set up, 25 people to come next week to our mega party, and you book 2 more new virtual parties for the week after that, and say 2 more virtual parties for the week after that. And then you've got somebody else who says, I can't do mine till the end of September. What would happen if you had 6 parties booked for the month of September, 2 each week, let's say, prior to September 1st even coming around? What is your business going to look like? It's going to be booming, isn't it? And we know that your goal is to always get a minimum of 2 bookings from every party. So you're going to work to get new bookings that you schedule out. You could have steady business between now and New Year's and have virtual parties every single week. And you'd use the format and the template that we're going to demonstrate for you next week at our mega party. Okay. Any questions about that? We good? Okay.
Is there going to be any Spanish-speaking ones?
What's that?
Is there going to be any Spanish-speaking ones?
You know what? I think there will be if you host one. You speak Spanish?
Okay. That's fine. Yeah. No, but I know a lot of people do, so I was just like, oh,
Okay.
I'll find someone who translates.
You'll find somebody. That's a fabulous opportunity. In fact, I want you to make a few phone calls as soon as we're done here today and call your Spanish-speaking friends and say, hey, my team is hosting this amazing multi-host, multi-consultant party next week, and I know there's people who would come if we had a person to do it in Spanish. How about if we get you started right now, order their kit now, and have them set up a parallel one and just model it exactly off what you see us do? Okay, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Because that person who got started today or tonight would be able to order a quick cooker for 60% off before Friday.
Okay.
Awesome. I love it. Okay. So this is the one that was in June. Sherry called it Best Summer Ever Mega Pamper Chuff Bash. Mine's the one I named it is Best End of Summer Pamper Chuff Bash. It's almost exactly the same. You'll see a banner here. And then it is a group, so you'll get invited to the group. And once you tell your director that yes, you want to participate, they will add you. And once you are added to the group, then right here is where there'll be a little spot right here, just like in any normal group page. There's a place where you can add your guests. And you'll start doing that probably starting on Friday. So today's Tuesday. We will kind of do a little bit of preparation, and you'll get some instruction. You'll get some words to say to invite people, to sending out a whole bunch of green dot messages on Facebook Messenger. And as you kind of start to build a list of your 25 people, you'll be able to start adding them, add them to the event page. Then that will happen over the course of the weekend. And you'll see posts that say, oh, we're 2 days away from starting on Tuesday morning. Are you excited? There'll be kind of some of the preliminary pre-party stuff that happens, like introduce yourself and tell us what your favorite Pamper Chuck product is. And so what we're finding is that Pampered Chef has all this content out there in the marketing imagery under our consultant corner that just helps get all kinds of interaction going on this party. Whether you're doing your own virtual parties or whether it's a mega one like this. So we'll be using the content that Pampered Chef makes available, and you watch. It's beautiful, gorgeous pictures and recipes and everything. So there's a couple key things I want you to be sure to write down, because these are very important if you're going to participate in our mega party next week. The first one is that no one should post a party ordering link inside of the mega party group. Okay, did you hear me?
You really are here.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
No,
I gotta sign off, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
no one is going to post. You're not allowed to post an actual link to a party inside of this group. Now, why? Why would we say that? This is a test to make sure you're getting it.
Because those orders, you don't know where they're going.
Right.
They're not going to go to you necessarily. You need to have
right.
your own link for your own party.
Right. Because this is a mega party. There's a whole bunch of consultants. And we want you to get the orders and the bookings from your customers. Okay. So you are going to go on to Consultants Corner and set up a link for you to be the host. And if you have a person like my girl Tiffany, the dental hygienist, who's going to be one of my hosts that I invite to join us in this, I'm going to set up a party for her. And she'll share that with her friends, and you'll share your link with your people that you invite, but you don't want to post it inside this group page. If you have a Tiffany, if you have a host like I do, you want to be sure you explain that to her so that she doesn't post her link. All right? Okay. You're going to be communicating that link, but you're going to do it elsewhere. Facebook Messenger, texting, email, all the different ways. So this is actually an example. You can see this was from June 8th. One of the gals who participated went Facebook Live with her little boy here, and they did a salad spinner demonstration and made salad, and it was cute as heck. Look at, there was 74 comments and 924 views on this one post. Pretty cool, huh? Can you imagine how many salad spinners got ordered from watching this little boy do his salad spinner thing? Look at him go. Okay. It was remarkable. And that's just one of the posts. So Jody Kirby was one of the helpers. And as you can see, she did she led a day. Jody's a director friend of mine. And her topic that day was grilling. And so she talked about how to use the quick slice. They did how to use the mix and chop, best ways to use the mix and chop. So there was lots of great input and content in this event page. And it worked out really, really well. So ours will have a lot of more current content. It'll have current fall content based on our new catalog. So does this make sense, everybody? I'm going to close this out.
Yeah.
Any questions about that? Okay, good deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I've logged into my Consultants Corner here, and I'm just going to show you real quick how you set up your party. Does anybody have questions? Does anyone on the line need me to show you how you're going to set up your party for you to be the host? Do you know how to do that?
No.
No? Okay, who was that?
Katie.
Katie. All right, Katie. So when you go to pamperedchef.com, when you go to pamperedchef.com, let's back out and go all the way out. You now are a brand new consultant and you have a login. And so when you go to pamperedchef.com, right there, it will say sign in. See how it says Shelly? That's my name. Yep. Once you sign in, it'll say Katie. And you'll put in your email address and the password, and you go to it'll land you right here into the dashboard of Consultants Corner. Mine's just taking a second to load because we're recording. Okay, once you do that, you can do a quick add and add a party right here. And you're going to set up at the bare minimum, you're going to set up a single party with you as the host. So you can put it as what would you guys put it as, a cooking show or a catalog show? Ellen, Kate, Eve, Carol, my veterans. Set it up as a catalog show or a live show?
I think I'd put it as a catalog show probably, because I know they're tracking. They want to know how many are online. And the next question is going to be, is it a virtual party? Is it
a virtual party? Make this a little bit bigger for you. Yeah, and it is a virtual party. It's all virtual, right? Okay, and then show date, you can put in September 4th, because that's the day we're starting. September 4th is a Tuesday. And then I'd put an end date around, we are going to end it. The last day of the virtual party is going to be on the 7th. You may put it as the 8th to give your folks a chance to finish up their ordering. You could change this to a, you know, if it was me, I'd put Shelly's Mega Pampered Chef Party, right? And then you click that button that says consultant acting as the host, and it pops your information in. And then at the bottom, when you say create show, and say okay, now you have a party. All right. And sometimes it gets a little glitchy and it wants your preferred phone number, which is in there. And you say, silly, silly computer. We love technology, right? There's always got to be something like that, right? And it's going to say my show's been created. Okay. Now, the important part, though, is you go to the show page over here. So you've made the show. But when you go to the show page, you can do a number of other things to customize this party. And you can actually, it'll default to this picture will probably be updated by next week. But you can change the image to a banner that you get from the imagery. Got all kinds of gorgeous, beautiful pictures in here. So the next couple days, you'll find some more fun choices there, or you can actually pick a theme for it. But it's going to have I Love Pampered Chef products and thought you would too. That's all marvelous. You scroll down a little bit and show URL. This is that link that I'm talking about, the one that you're not going to post in the Facebook group or the mega party. You are, however, going to want to make it available in as many other ways as you possibly can to every single person you know, because it's okay with you if other people order. I mean, we launch a new catalog on September 1st. If you posted this on your Facebook newsfeed and said, I'm having a kickoff party for our new season, here's a link to see our new catalog. And if people who weren't even invited to this Facebook event order and you get the host rewards, would you be okay with that? Absolutely. New customers. You could put it, you want to give this a name, Mega Party, 2018, for example. And let's see if so there you go. My link, I just made it, is pamperedchef.com/party/Mega Party 2018. And when you click copy here, highlight this and copy it, you want to save that, and that's what you're going to use to text to people, to Facebook message, to get the word out. Is everybody familiar with how you do that? I know my Katies and my Laurels, my new folks, and everybody who's brand new who's watching this recording, hopefully that's a helpful thing. I'll show you one of my little tricks. When you're setting this party up, that picture is going to show up on the invite, and so is this message. And you could just leave that message be, but let me show you a little trick, because this is a customizable space. That link that we just made, I'm going to paste it and put it right in here. And so now when anybody actually goes to that party, or maybe they share it with a friend, the link is in there. And it is accessible, and it hyperlinks, and it travels along with this party. Order anytime, free gift when you spend over how much? $75, right? Okay, and click save. So if we were to take that little link and go and look see what the party invitation looks like, want to see it? Pampered Chef has done this. If you don't have what's it called, the your personal website, what is that called?
Your personal website.
Your personal website, your what do you get for free when you're a brand new consultant? You get it for free for your first 90 days. There's a name for it. I'm totally blanking, but
eBiz tools. eBiz tools.
eBiz
right?
tools. Thank you. eBiz tools. When you pay, so after you're done with 90 days, this is $10 or $11 per month and worth every single penny. So sign up for a year in advance. That's the best value, and it gives you the ability to do business online. That link that we just made that said Mega Party 2018. This is what comes up when people click on that. Shelley's Mega Pampered Chef Party, hosted by Shelley. There's a link. I just pasted it right in there, didn't I? When people click right here on Shop Now, boom, they launch right into our entire new catalog. It'll be new next week. And it lets them launch into your blog. It lets them find out what's new, gorgeous, beautiful pictures. They can contact you. They can sign up and become a consultant. So it is remarkable. This is a very good tool for your host to get invites out for all of their parties in the future. Any questions about that? Is that valuable? Okay. I told you there were two important things I wanted to tell you. One was not to put the link into the party page. And what was the other one? Okay, directors, I'm going to lean on you for a second. What am I missing here? Okay, who's got questions? Help me out, guys. Ask some questions. That way we can make sure we've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's. Has anybody else done a mega party before? Participated in one? Yeah. Kate, my Eve, Carol. All right. What do you wish you had known going into it?
Well, I didn't start in it right at the beginning, and so there was a lot of backtracking for me to try and catch up to where we were.
To catch up, right? Yeah. So you really want to use the next couple of days to start reaching out to your customers and making a plan for building a list. I'm gonna go to my notes. This is Evernote. This is my notes about this mega party, and you can do this on paper. You can but if you have everything for a single party in one place, it's a very helpful thing. So this is kind of what I've started to put together already. This is the description of it. So that's already in there. Welcome to the Best Summer Ever Mega Party Bash. Our party will run from Tuesday the 4th through the 7th. Stay tuned for fun posts with recipes. Want to browse a catalog, and then this is a catalog link that will be at the top of the page, and it launches into Pampered Chef's interactive catalog, which is different than your ordering link. And no one can actually order from it. They want to use your link for orders, but it actually flips the pages of a catalog. It's quite brilliant. So you
Shelley,
can, yeah.
That link, is that that's always the one that's at the top of the page when you are in the interactive catalog, correct? Because I know people are always asking, where do I find that link, the issue link or whatever it's called?
Yeah, there it is right there. I just clicked on it, and so that's the link. And if you were to flip the pages on this, it is Stupendous. Look at that. Is that cool? So Kate, this is what you've got. And the way to find that from Consultants Corner is to go into the training tab for the new season. And it has it, just scroll down. It'll say, here's a link to the interactive catalog. Here's a link to the interactive mini catalog. And so it is different each season, every 6 months. But it's a very handy thing to have. I always put those links in our quick links for our team, Kate, so that it's accessible for all of us. Okay. Good question. Any other questions about that while I've got it up on the screen? Oopsies. Show. Okay. So there's the link to that catalog, and then I keep track of who's attending. So this was my notes. These were my notes from last June when we did it. Everybody I invited, when they said yes, I kept a list of their names and the dates that I like. Look at this gal Kelly, I'll be inviting her again. I added her to the event on June 6th. I sent her first message on June 7th. I sent her another message on June 9th. And I kept all track of it. Heidi right here, she wanted the quick sickle maker. I called her. So you want to engage and keep track of who you're talking to. You're going to make some new customers, new hosts. There could be somebody you invite to this event who ends up being a consultant and a director on your team. So look at all the people I invited last time. Okay. And then people who couldn't go, who wanted to book. All right. So I'm going to be sending and posting a lot of the instructions for everybody on our team page, but I just want to give you the heads up that it's coming. I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to send you a script that you can message to people. This is called a green dot message. You know, you can tweak this to make it sound like you if you want, but in general it goes, hey, I'm reaching out to my best and most favorite friends and family to invite you to a fun, best end of summer mega bash on Facebook. I only have 25 invites that I could use, and I'd love to have you be one of them. Would you like in on the fun? It only goes a couple days. So this is something you can copy and paste and send it via messenger to one person and then copy and paste and send it to another person. Tomorrow, I want you to just send that out to 20 people. And then you're counting the people who say yes. Those will go on your list, and you're limited to 25. Okay, is that helpful?
Yes.
All right, great. Okay, and then I'll send you the instructions, and it'll again, this was the one from June. It'll say we're starting on Tuesday the 4th, and it'll run through the 7th. So you want to make sure that you've cleared time on your calendar next week so that you can participate and manage and interact with your guests. Because if you just disappear and leave them be, they're going to have questions and they need guidance. All right. Okay. And then once people say they're coming, then there's a message you can send to them to thank them for coming and give them the link. Message you can send to them the day that the event starts. A message that you can send to them a couple days in, and all of them have got the link to your party that you booked. Okay. See, I've got 1, 2, 3 different messages here. Okay. Is this helpful?
Yes.
All right, great. Okay, so I remember when I first got invited to one of these, I was a little, it was confusing because there's a lot of different things going on. So my hope is that by going in detail through all the different pieces of this, that it will help you really maximize this. Can you, while we're sitting here, can you think of the first several people that you're going to invite? Who are your most solid customers? Who are your people you haven't talked to in a while? Your past hosts from maybe, veterans from a year ago, from last September. Who are your people who are really big Pampered Chef fans that you can go to and say, I've got an exclusive invite, and when Shelly asked me, I thought of you first. Is anybody getting that list kind of building in your head? Writing it down? Katie, you need a pen?
I got one. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. Okay. Other questions as we wrap it up?
That great phrase that you had about inviting people, would you be willing to copy and paste it on our team page?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to send that out. So as you start to see these things pop up on our team page, now you know what they are. I mean, do you ever find that on our team page, I mean, there's just so much fun.
The newest kid on the block, her head is spinning around in circles right now. I'll help you, I promise.
Yeah, Katie, it's new and it's fun and it's exciting. And so don't worry, because feeling overwhelmed is normal. It is very normal. And it will, a week or so from now, you're going to be looking back going, oh man, I don't realize, why was I so overwhelmed? This is wrong. Okay, so we got you back. The most important thing is to ask questions. If you're stuck, don't stay stuck. Call Ellen, call me, post the question for the team page. Everybody on that team page is so hugely vested in helping you be successful. It just boggles the mind. So use that. No question is too silly unless you did not ask it. Okay?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. There was another major point I wanted to make, and gosh darn it, I can't.
We want to start inviting these people right away so that they're all ready to go before.
Yeah, you want to be inviting them over the holiday weekend, and it is a holiday weekend. There's a 3-day weekend, and I want you to address maybe you're saying, well, gosh, people are busy on the weekend. Believe it or not, this is the best time. So the way this is going to go in stages is I'm going to invite the directors who are participating will be added to the group as admin. And then you want to reach out to your director and tell them, yes, I want to participate. And they will then add you to the group page. Okay. And at that point, it'll probably be Thursday, Friday of this week. You can start adding your guests. And if you run into any snags and are confused, don't post the questions in the actual Mega Party page. Post them on our team page or message it directly or call your director. Okay. But once you start adding them, you're going to see we're going to do some preliminary welcome, and it'll look like a virtual party. It'll look like the virtual parties that you're going to be holding. So you want to be thinking all along, who are your hosts going to be? Who are these guests? You want to invite every single person, maybe not right at the bat, let them experience it a little bit, but you're going to want to invite every single person to host a virtual or a live class with you. Okay, and we will want feedback. We want to know how many bookings and how much sales you get. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Ellen, what else? Good questions, good input. Ellen, anything else? Okay, I know. Okay, that's all right. Our team page is going to be the place for us to keep on talking about this. So we'll be talking about it on our team page, and it'll be happening on our event page. All right?
Right.
Marvelous. So I'm going to go put
the priority right now is to make the list and invite the people. Between now and the 4th, we can create that show on your personal website, and I can help Katie set up her personal website.
Right, set up her personal website.
And create that link. Don't worry about that link because we don't need that just yet. Right now, we need to focus on inviting those people.
Right. So you're getting verbal or written confirmation that, yes, they want to be one of your 25, and you're just kind of holding those in reserve until you get added to the page and you get the go-ahead Thursday or so to start adding guests. And you watch the page will start to get really big, and people will have you introduce. I want you to introduce your friends. I mean, pretend like it's your kitchen and there's people actually arriving. Some you know, some you don't. You want to introduce your friends to everybody. And so there'll be posts that say, tell us about your favorite Pampered Chef product. I have one post on a virtual party I've got going on right now, and it says, test your Pampered Chef expertise. Everybody post a product starting with the letter A through Z Soon as somebody posts an A product, the next person posts a B product and C, and let's see how many times through the alphabet we can go.
Right.
We're on our 3rd pass.
All right.
And it's not me posting about products, it's them.
Right.
And guess what? They're posting pictures. They're putting up pictures even. There's so much engagement and so much excitement going on even before we started the freaking virtual party. It was the pre-party.
Yeah, I've been through the alphabet twice, Shelley, but 3 times is pretty amazing. Yay!
Yeah, it was very, very exciting. Very exciting. So we'll put that one up there too. Okay, so as your friend, you're encouraging your friends to participate in things like that. When that post comes up, you're nudging them off via Facebook Messenger like, oh, did you see that A through Z thing? Jump in on that because there's going to be prizes. We're going to have prizes. Did I tell you? We're going to have prizes. So the directors are going to contribute prizes and we will be drawing names and giving away presents and shipping prizes and there's going to be lots of winners. And we'll be oohing and awing and tooting about the winners, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. In general, I'm going to ask the consultants not to necessarily post a lot. Let your customers post within the event page. Okay. And if you need some guidance and I see you posting and doing something, I'll message you and chat with you and kind of give you some guidance, or your director will. So we're all here to help each other. Alrighty?
Exactly.
Okay. Shall we do it? Excited?
Yay!
All right. Very good. I want to thank you guys for being here. Are there any other questions or comments about it before I shut us down? No? Okay. Wave goodbye to all those people who are watching, all of our fellow Pampered Chef sisters and brothers who are going to be there participating with us. They will watch this recording. Hi, guys. Be sure to, when you see the message about, you can go to the message on our team page right this minute. If you know, boom, hold my spot, I'm in. And it's the mega party that starts September 4th. Post now to let us know that you're in, okay? And that way I put you on my consultant list and I allocate 25 spots for you. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Marvelous. Thank you guys so very much. This is super fun. I'm going to sign off and go make dinner for my family. We'll talk to you more soon.
Bye. Turn the recording off.